Did you know that mental health conditions account for 30 to 40% of all disability claims and 70% of workplace disability costs? In dollars, mental health conditions cost U.S. employers an estimated $223 billion. And these figures get even worse if you're looking at professional service firms, with the additional pressures of billable hours, client service, and adversarial work. My name's Diane O'Connell, and I live and work in Brooklyn, New York. I've been an attorney for 18 years, so I know firsthand the stresses that attorneys go through. And after a 3-year stretch of relentless stress and work demands, I found myself losing momentum and was eventually diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. I had to take medical leave, but I had no idea for how long or what the recovery was supposed to look like. And I was confused because while my firm offered plenty of well-being programs, they weren't helping me. So I decided to start a company called Sorting It Out, which provides services to law and professional service firms to facilitate their creating a culture of well-being, organization-wide, one that actually works for those who need it most. You see, well-being programs are all well and good, but if it's up to the individual employee to manage their own well-being, and there's internal pressures from the top down that are preventing them from actually realizing a state of well-being, then it's kind of a moot point for the individual, and it's a waste of money for the firm. So, in order to improve mental well-being, I examined how well-being affects the firm itself. And what I realized is that if there is a comprehensive well-being program in place, one that firms can actually execute at the organizational level, the result can actually reduce attrition rates, risk to the business, and eventually insurance rates, while improving productivity. And if done right, the business can realize up to a 4 times return on investment. In order to accomplish this, Sorting It Out provides well-being audits, which consist of a comprehensive look at the organizational well-being by performing a pulse survey to measure employee satisfaction, review of the well-being programs in place to determine what is necessary, what's being exploited, and what's going to be effective. HR risk, measuring absenteeism, attrition, employee lawsuits from dissatisfied employees, and an analysis of insurance benefits offered to determine whether mental and physical health are equally covered. Putting these 4 elements together, a report's generated with recommendations for cohesive improvement. It identifies the patches on the dam and creates a blueprint for lasting reconstruction. To further develop an organizational culture of well-being, Sorting It Out provides workshops on mental well-being and inclusion, works with leadership, providing coaching and training to facilitate improvements in transparency, communication, and cohesive messaging. So change happens on a systemic level. So why is mental health so important in the workplace? Bottom line, the mind isn't working, the employee isn't working. And Sorting It Out takes a team effort. So let's commit to having a more healthy work environment so that everybody can thrive. It's a win-win for everyone. Because programs provided like yoga, gym memberships, relaxation, techniques, meditation, slogans, and flexible work arrangements that are dependent on individual willpower without the support at the institutional level cannot create the foundational change necessary. But having a consistent approach supported from the top down and back up again result in higher productivity and increased ROI through increased productivity and reduction in burnout, turnover, accidents, errors, and disability and health insurance costs. The result? Better service, happier talent. Let's work together on your culture. Sorting It Out is critical for your business growth. Let us help.